All right, so let me show you a real deal that's on the market right now in Manila, Arkansas. This is a package of 4 single-family homes, all being sold together for $215,000. Each property is already rented, but they're all underperforming. The rents are low, and none of the properties have HVAC systems. So what you're really looking at here is a value add opportunity, meaning you're buying something that isn't optimized yet, but has a lot of upside if you fix it. Now, here's where it gets interesting. At first glance, this deal looks great, but when you actually run the numbers, it doesn't work. And that's what most people miss. On paper, you're all in around $383,000, and the property is worth about $600,000 once it's fixed up. So yeah, there's over $200,000 in equity. But here's the problem. Equity doesn't make a deal, income does. If you buy this deal as is, you're bringing in about $2,200 a month in rent, and your expenses are basically the same. So what does that mean? You're breaking even. You could buy this deal today and make zero money. So why would anyone do this? Because of what it can become. You're not doing a full gut renovation here. You're fixing what allows you to raise rent. HVAC, cosmetic updates, and overall livability. And if you're even a little handy, paint, basic repairs, you can bring those costs down even more. The more work you can do yourself, the more profit you keep. Now fast forward. Once the properties are fixed, rents jump to about $4,300 a month. Same properties, completely different numbers. Now the deal actually works.
You go from basically zero cash flow to positive cash flow. That's the entire play. This is the difference between a bad deal and a great one. Now here's where it gets really interesting. After it's stabilized, you can refinance the property. At around a $600,000 value, you might refinance around $450,000. That allows you to pull out roughly $67,000. And here's the key. You still own all 4 houses. You can pull money out and still keep the properties. Now, quick reality check. If you pull the maximum amount out, your cash flow is going to be lower. If you leave more money in the deal, your cash flow goes up. You don't get both, you choose. And this is the part most people don't understand. That money you pull out, it's not taxed like income because it's a loan. You didn't sell anything. You can access money without triggering taxes.
Now, how you finance this deal matters a lot. If you go with a DSCR loan, you're probably putting 20 to 25% down. If you use a construction loan, you may be able to fund the purchase and renovation together, sometimes with very little out of pocket. The financing can completely change your outcome. You also don't have to stick to just one strategy. You could sell a couple of these properties, you pull your cash back out, and keep the rest long term. You don't have to choose between cash and cash flow. You can also flip the properties. You could flip one at a time and let the other rents help cover your holding costs.
Or flip all 4 at once and take the full profit. This could easily turn into a 6-figure deal, depending on how you execute it.
And this works because of the market. This is a workforce-driven area. Steady jobs, steady demand. There's strong industry in the area, including steel and manufacturing jobs. Jobs drive rent, and rent drives the deal. But none of this works if you don't execute. This deal only works if you actually follow through on the plan. At the end of the day, this is the real lesson. You don't make money buying cheap property. You make money fixing the income.
If you want help breaking down a deal like this, or you're looking at something yourself, reach out. I'll give you real advice, no pressure, no fluff. And if this kind of breakdown helps, subscribe, follow along, hit the bell, and send this to someone who needs to see it.